Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Okay, where'd my webcam go? It decided not to turn on, didn't it? There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are we doing tonight? It's Saturday. You know what that means? That means I'm mad at my boss, but it's a day off. So cheers, enjoy it, and let's have a little fun tonight, right? Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will be needing the Trip Now app. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen, there is your room code. I needed to fix the command one to match, or I will never get it right. And bear with me, for some reason, my chatbot is running really slow tonight. I don't know why. So expect things to be a little bit behind in terms of response from Alex Trebekbot. I think he's got the bug. I think that's what it is. I think he's got the bug tonight. So again, tonight for our main game. Da, da, da. Let's see if that works. There we go. So the Trip Now bot is working, sort of. But good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And yes, as you can tell, my voice is gone again. I don't know what it is. It's sinuses. It's something. I'm almost tempted to say tonight, and you guys can let me know if this works or not. If I can get it up and running. Soundboard. Come on, soundboard. Get up here.
Hello there, how are you? Good evening. Welcome back to our show.
Yeah, everything I got is like running really, really off tonight. I don't know what it is. It's the computer is fine. It's just my voice is not working well. So I seriously thought about there we go. Playing in Titan mode. We'll see what happens. That's if it behaves. We'll wait and see because it's taking its time. Like I say, it's one of my favorite voices to use on the machine. And we can change it later if we need to. But it is good to see those of you that are lurking, those of you that are participating, and everything else along the way. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get us right over to the list for tonight. And pray it starts like you're supposed to. There we go. It was like off again, and I don't know why. It's one of those where I wish I could do certain things in PowerPoint that I can't. I really do. There are certain things I would love to be able to do with PowerPoint that I just don't know how to make happen. You're not responding. Come on, computer. So yeah, my computer was being slow. Now the funny thing was, I had to basically go in and test a few things. I did not realize I had as many bugs in my Great Getaway game as I did, but we got through most of them. There'll just be a couple of things that we're going to have to hope I remember to do during the broadcast. Because if I don't, I blow the whole game up. And then it turns into a disaster. Because you can't restart from the same point in Great Getaway. It can't be done. So tonight's list, ladies and gentlemen. Harvey. Is the light list. So for tonight's list, we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen, 10 things, objects, phrases, titles, words, combinations thereof, of things that just contain the word light. That's all it needs, is the word light in the phrase. And as we don't really have anybody on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump this up to 45 minutes. And we'll see if that gives people time to join in and participate on tonight's list. But as for me, you ever... So if you're watching from my office, take this as you will. You ever get really mad where the managers decide they're just going to bring food into the middle of the room and order lunch for themselves and show it to everybody? Like, we can bring food into our offices, but you can't. He did it again yesterday. And it wouldn't have been so bad if I had not been starving yesterday. Basically, I've been pulling like some crazy shifts at the office for the last 4 days. And I told them that tonight, last night, I was not working overtime. And then they all started going out, and the managers go out and they order food, have it delivered right in the middle of the office. And everybody just got to sit there and look at it. Yeah, that's a great way. That's a great way to help company morale. How you doing tonight, Kegs? Good to see you, my friend. So what are you doing now that football season is over? Because now you got to wait 4 months for training camp. So what are you going to do with yourself for 4 months? And don't tell me you're going to watch basketball, because I don't see you as a basketball fan. I really don't. But yeah, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be basically learn your geography, learn your landmarks, learn your history. Think anything historical placement-wise, because we are going to be doing the Great Getaway Game. Oh, counting out for pitchers and catchers to report. Wasn't that this week? I think that was supposed to be this week. But yeah, so like I said, so I've been basically getting run rampant at the office. And, oh, they're locked out. That's right. They want more money and stuff. And, dude, you're a baseball player. What are you going to do with $25 million a year? That's what I want to know. You're a football player. What are you going to do with $42 million a year? Tell you what, you just give me $1 million and I will leave you alone for the rest of your life. No, what did we figure? I need 2.9 million. Give me 2.9 million and I will quit picking on baseball players and football players and so on and so forth. So I guess that means you're down to hockey. So that's what you're down to. You got hockey left and that's it. Makes you kicker, but I don't want to go out on the ice. Doesn't matter. That's all you got. Anyway, what was it? So yeah, so we talked about my work, and there are certain things I can't say that happen. We pass something off to somebody, and they never do it. Exactly. What job do you have that you be successful 25% of the time and get paid millions? Okay. Now, see, I will say, now let's remember, the pitcher is competing against the batter. So let's say 50-50. So you only have to be, so 50% of the time the pitcher wins, 50% of the time the batter wins, automatically. So we're going to worry about that 50%. We're going to do some Steiner math here in a minute. Now you have really good pitchers, and you know they're going to blow everything past you. So you're down to 12%. But then you figure, okay, I'm going to have a good day, I'm going to go on a good hot streak, get my average back up, I'm going to be back in the 30s. And so, if we're talking about paying you for being successful, 25% of the 30% of the time that you're in the game, that means we're talking about 0.15%. Not 25%, 15%. it's like we get it wrong. We're at 98.99999%. We do something wrong, we still get fired. And I guess my other question is, anybody heard anything else about what's going on in Canada? I didn't keep up today. I was actually doing crossword with Prague. I fell asleep in the chair, woke up, realized it was a certain time period, go watch a binge show for a little bit, started to fall asleep, go watch, go participate in Smush, did horrible. I forgot how bad I am at Smush. Plus, it was like all pop culture questions that they were hitting us with. I don't know the lead singer of such and such a song in 1990. And then I made it to the finals, and we end up with a chain. Motley Crue, McClanahan is across America, cheese, something, because I didn't hear it. Cut the cheese, something rare, medium rare, Arby's, or something like that. I was like, yeah, what a tongue twister. And Brian, if you're here, I blame you for putting Sherman Williams in my head. I knew it was Sherman Williams. I just couldn't say it. I knew it was Sherman Williams was the paint company. But you guys both said it, and it kind of like earwigged. It earwigged on me, so I said Sherman Williams. Not thinking. Yes, I do, Kegs. I have the voice filter on at the moment because otherwise I sound like this right now. Otherwise, come on, computer. Otherwise, I sound like this right now. So I was trying to find one that sounded human, that would cheat for me and like give me a voice. But I don't really have one. I was trying to find one that was like make me sound normal with my voice cracking as bad as it is. And like I said, the catch is I can't hear it. Because if I try to hear myself, it literally reverberates, and I get that, that when you're on the phone, it's like, ow. And it does that fax line thing. That's what it gives me. So I'll tell you what, help me out, Kegs. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like I said, there's a bunch in here I haven't tried. Hello, Guapo. How are you doing today? No, we're good. We are good. We'll try this one. So basically, we're testing voice mics to see which one I can use when my voice isn't working. So we'll try the dark one. And I don't even know what
Oh, I gotta turn down the mix, don't I? I gotta turn the mix way down, I think. No, it doesn't work? Okay. This one might work. This one might work. We'll see. We'll try that one and see if it's any. Because like I said, I have never tested them. I need to go through and just leave them as they are and just set them to see, like do 2 minutes on each one and just record the whole session and just see what it sounds like. So I do like 2 minutes of Titan, 2 minutes of Boomer, 2 minutes of Telephone. Just to see if I can find one I can use when my voice is going. Like, you know, Guapo, we're just waiting around for people to participate. The usual.
You can hear your voice and the filter is on still? Alright, hold on.
Let me go look.
I can turn down the mix. That's the background. So that's the Boomer one. And like I said, I don't know what's playing in the background on it. It's one of those that, it's one of those things where, like I said, you have so many things to test and play with that you forget to do it. So yeah, I'm looking for one I can use when my voice is going that'll make me actually come out on stream sounding normal, is what I'm looking for. Now, if I can find one that did my voice, my actual voice, which is the clean one, and do it naturally, that would be actually cool, because then you wouldn't know the voice filter was on. Then you would not know the voice filter was on, and I could be using the voice filter for the fun of it. So basically, Guapo, we are looking for the light list. That's what we are looking for tonight, is the light list. Why is my curtain not holding? I don't know. Brake light not there. And we're talking about what we're doing now that football is over and baseball's on lockdown or lockout. And so we've got, what do we have? We have hockey, NBA, which I am not a fan of. And that's it. College basketball, I guess we got college basketball. I can still enjoy that. Hey, Mark, how you doing? No, not on the list. Dude, you should have been there. Yeah, let's get into tetherball. You should have been there on Hands on Buzzers tonight, Mark. I think you would have rocked it. Because they were doing Smush. And there were a bunch of things on there I had no clue on. So I actually got to the finals of my round. And then I went blank. But Maddie was on there. And he basically ran away with a score like 42-13 or something like that in his game. And I'm like, dude, I don't know who would take Maddie on in Smush. I really don't. It's sort of like Zeus and Rebound. when Topper does rebound, if Zeus is playing, I pretty much predict Zeus to win. But Maddie was like, he was blowing it away. And I stunk it up at bidding war tonight. Here's what stunk at bidding war tonight. Every question I got right, I had like a 1 point bid in. Every question I got wrong, I had like a 3 or a 5 point bid in. Light my fire. Oh wait, I better not do that. That'll get me in trouble. Pilot light, not there. So it was like, I'd climb up a little bit, and then I would like drop. And then I'd climb up a little bit, and I'd drop. We get to the, yeah, I saw cakes. I wasn't going to say anything. So I broke double digits like twice, and that was it. I broke double digits twice. Usually, when I'm playing bidding war, first round is basically I can get to about 18 points. 15 or 18 points. I just couldn't do it tonight. It was, yes, I did see the avatar change. And I like that one. I like that one better than keep off the lawn. Or keep off the grass. So it was like, I forget which question it was. It was the Vuvuzela. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I've got 12 points. And I'm like, I've got musical instruments comes up. And I'm like, all right, I can gamble it all here. Or I can play chicken. I played chicken way too often tonight. I played chicken way too often tonight. I've got to learn to be braver in bidding more. I think that's what my problem is. I always chicken out that I'm going to blow it in the first few questions. Because it was like the English county that had only one county attached to it. I will be honest, that should be for a trivia fan, because we expect that the people know Maine in the United States. That should be one of those few trivia nuggets from around the world that you should know or learn, and I can never learn it. I will learn it for 3 minutes and then I'll forget it. It's one of those, like I said, as Americans, we kind of expect everybody to know Maine is the only one with one state border. I think I need to make sure we learn that for British geography. Light duty, not on the list tonight. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing the Great Getaway Game, which is up to 30 questions, depending on how good you guys do with the word puzzle. The speed of light, not there. And then next week, we are going to go to Jeopardy. Next week will be the first week that we need to use buzzer.dev. So just so you guys know, buzzer.dev next week and Triv Now. Depending on whether or not you want to be in the game or if you just want to be in the audience. The month of March, I have decided is going to be Team Up Month. Yep, you heard me, Team Up Month. So we are going to be doing games like Pyramid, Lingo, Definition. If I can sit down and get it written, double talk, but I don't know if I'm going to get that one done or not in time. Where it's going to be you and partners. 25 words or less. So the month of March is what we're calling Team Month. So find your teammate, bring them to the channel, because you're going to be playing with them as your partners. But yeah, like I said, I do know. I do know. Talk about 25 words or less, pyramid, password, lingo, Wonderball, and I think those are my big 6 for team games. I think. And we're going to break those out. We're going to separate those out. And we're going to mix those in with some one-player games. Oh, the exit list may be there. But I've got to write some clues for the exit list. I got to write some clues for the exit list. And I got to make the mini map for exit list, which I have not done yet. Light the candle. Light my fire. Is that on the list? No, it's not on the list, Murphy. Hey, Murphy, I'm going to give you a hint. When you play Smush, don't repeat anything in the phrase. Light my fire, light in the darkness, a million points of light, beacon light. Because I came in and you just done Charleston Chew Chewbacca. I was like, no, Murphy, don't do it, don't do it, no. And then he gave you a second shot at it, and it was Charleston Chew Chewbacca, or Charleston Chewbacca. And you got away with one. You got away with one. Of course, like I said, you missed what Brian and I did. We had one of the three-part ones, and they both Brian and God, who was it we were playing against? Tommy, I think. Had said something on one of the triple ones, and I knew what they had done wrong. I knew it as soon as they both said it. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. And for whatever reason, I said the exact same thing they both had said otherwise. Just remember, folks, it's Sherwin Williams, not Sherman Williams. The City of Light, not there. Pilot Light, not on the list. So, Mark, that was my question, because I think you got it right. How the hell did you know which one of those, I think you got it right, those British counties were? Is that one of those little nuggets you keep in the back of your head, just in case? Pilot Light. Bud Light. No Bud Light tonight. We doing the last of our brandy tonight. Porch Light. Coors Light. Murphy, speaking of which, I still got your box. I didn't know when I can send this to you so I can start making room for some other people. And I know your mom's like a nervous wreck or whatever, but I need something so I can get this out to you. I got a couple of them boxed up, and yours is one of those. It's like in the line. Lightyear, not on the list. Wow, this one has been a struggle for people. This one has been a struggle for people. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the light list. We are looking for any word or phrase that contains the word light in it. Now, these can be things, people, persons, places, phrases, titles, quotations, you name it. Oh, wait a minute, I owe Guapo one. I just realized I owe Guapo one. My bad, Guapo. I owe Guapo number 7. There we go. Light of my life. Making sure I didn't miss any others. Light in the dark, light, light, guiding light. Hey, ask how you doing tonight, my friend. Blue light special. I'll feel. Oh wait, I got one for that. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. I thought I had one for like store thingy, but I'm not seeing it. Lighthouse, green light, red light, blue light, ultraviolet light, all these and guesses, but not what we're looking for. I love this question. I love this question. There we go. Earth. I was going to say, look down. You'll see it. You can see the Earth without a telescope. I'm trying to remember where that one came from. That one, oh, I think that one came from one of the jackpot games. It was one of the few jackpot games that wasn't a riddle. Or it was Stumpers. I think it was Stumpers. Stumpers, the way I had written it, were these were really obvious questions But if you read it right, or if you read it a certain way, you would think of a whole bunch of other answers first. Morning light, flashlight, fleshlight. Many hands make light work. I like that one, but it's not there. By the dawn's early light. Twilight, not on our list. I don't think twi counts as an actual word. Nightlight, we'll leave the light on for you. Strobe light. I will tell you there's at least one of the basic type of lights like that. I will tell you there's at least one. Red light district, white light, traffic light. But I will tell you there are more that don't fall in that under that classification. Sunlight, moonlight, overhead light. Ah, there we go. Guapo giving us just what's basically known as a dome light. Now the question is, Guapo, you got two on the board, or one of your two winning slots? That's the question. Headlight, backlight. And I need to shave. Yeah. The speed of light. Warp speed, Mr. Sulu.
Don't count on it, Warp.
He's not going to let us do warp speed. I think that one's a spelling one, Ask. I think. I think that's one I did not put in an alternate spelling for. So again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the list. We are looking for these 8 remaining light phrases. Blinded by the light. Oh, I can't see no more. I can't see anymore. All right, while we're waiting, the question is, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it? See, now I can drive people crazy with a voice. I'm not going to keep this one permanently because I feel bad using riffs. Because I know Riff likes using the chipmunk voice. So this one won't stay long. But yeah, I need to drop like the mix level on all of them. That's what I think. That's the first thing I need to do. Is just default mix down to 0 or down to like 15. There we go. Kegler found the light at the end of the tunnel, and it wasn't another rail train coming through. Oh God, this one's got a lot of. This one's got a ton of settings. I don't know about this one. Or maybe it was the train coming over and running him over. By the light of day, not on the list. All right, anyway, I'm going to go back to my fallback. I'm going to go to my fallback just so I have it there. Light show by the light of day, light bulb, lightning in a bottle. Light skin, not there. So again, we are looking for light phrases. We are looking for words or phrases that contain the word light somewhere in the phrase. And I will say that every every before or after makes a set of complete words. Just so you know. Don't make light of the situation. But guapo, I want to make light of things. Oh, that's not guapo, that's ass. Damn it. Sorry, ass. I will fix that. So ask, that one is yours, even though I wrote Guapo's name on it. Guys, there's one of those where I wish I could convert the list to using the Twitch text. But I just realized there's too many variations for certain phrases. Infrared light, light rail. All legitimate phrases, but not what we're looking for. And I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing one. Shine light on a problem. Problem is I'm losing my voice. Light up. There is no such thing as a light opera. There is good, deep, heavy opera, and then there's everything else. Light beer should be outlawed. We should all be drinking lager or hard liquor, plain and simple. Brake light, not on our list. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Light one up. Light one up for old Yogi. Pilot light, not there. Bring the light. Let me see. Nope. Not on the list. Laser light show, not there. Light truck. Light duty. I like that one. If that's not in my list, it should be. Light bill. Light duty bill. Light box. Oh, and depending on if somebody gets me my questions they're supposed to be promising me, Blockbusters will also fall in March, just so you guys know. Stage light, City of Lights, Under the Hot Lights. I'm melting, melting, melting. Lightweight, not there. No light rail. We're all heavy duty here. Did you know that, Kegler? Traffic light. Warning light. Judith light. I like that one, Ask. I really do. That's definitely a good outside the box thought one. And God said, "Let there be light." I only needed the last half of the quote for it to be valid, but I didn't need the full quote. Light source, not there. 4, 3, 2. And time is up. So you guys have until we reveal the remaining 5. So keep getting your guesses in. I did say there was at least one blank light. There were actually 2. We had the dome light, and we had the floodlight. So we did actually have 2 standard lights on the board. But other than that, everything I think is everything else is going to be a little different. Now, if you live out in the country, I will say you probably don't have a problem with number 10. If you live in the city, you're going to suffer from light pollution. Yes, it is a legitimate phrase. It's basically when the city lights are bright enough, you can't see the stars in the sky. that is known as light pollution. The one I really liked that the board put on here, and I'm going to admit this one impressed me for a pick by the computer, was, thank you for that, Murphy. It is always appreciated. Is rage against the dying of the light. I would have taken dying of the light as the valid answer, but it sounds so much better when you use the full phrase to it. It sounds so much better when you use the full phrase. Number 6. Heavy purse makes a light heart. Now, I know that's a phrase. I know it counts, but I disagree. A light heart makes a heavy purse. I will always believe that. I will never believe the other way around. And number 2 on the list, maybe we all need to do a little light reading. I mean, you never know. It might always help with the trivia knowledge. So we actually got half of the list, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5 out of 10, which seems to be about average for the phrasings. It does seem to be about average for, we get 5 or 6. Now the question is, do we have any winners? And because there's a wrong name up there, ask, I'm going to start with make light of, which will get you 30 whammies. And I need to get a new keyboard is what I need to do. I've about abused my T and my return key to death on my keyboard. But then we got it right as ask, let there be light upon my answers. And so we give the light of the small prize. All right, let me get over to my winners list. Ask, do you have any? Yep, you have 1 small, so now you have 2 on the list. And that means we turn our attention to Kegler, who basically got run over by the railroad because he did the Wile E. Coyote thing and just stared at the light at the end of the tunnel. Light. Boom! For 35 whammies. And that leaves us with Guapo. Guapo. What do you think? You think you're gonna steal a vault shot? It's down to a really low number. Did Guapo get a vault shot with everybody's car piece or hair piece, depending on who you are? The dome light. No, but Guapo will get a 1-player game. And for those of you that don't know, I am keeping track of those because those are going to be coming into play this month or next month. It's basically if you're not here and you don't use it, you will lose it. Just to let you guys know. So Guapo hoping light of my life is the light inside the vault. Guapo, I'm telling you, it's the refrigerator. Close the door, the light goes out. It works every time. Is it the light of my life? for Guapo. Oh, it's not, but it is 35 whammies. Which character defensive gunplay? Huh. Might just be the Wicked Witch. I don't know. Don't forget, Alex Trebek is very specific unless I tell him otherwise. So, ladies and gentlemen, where was... Oh! A heavy purse makes a light heart. Was our vault shot. Kind of fitting, actually. Because, again, for those of you that don't know, we put all our good prizes in the vault. And one comes out whenever somebody actually solves our vault, which is down basically a 1 in 30 shot. That's what it is. It's actually less than that. It's 1 in 25 if you pay attention. All right, guys. So tonight, get yourselves ready because I got to go get the board up. So again, this will be a Triv Now game. In part. Now, the reason I use the word in part is because there are 2 parts to the game.
Personalized license plate of a grain salesman. If you can figure out that it says rolled oats, then you're ready to play Bumper Stoppers.
Did you know the widest street in the world is 9 Julio de Avenue in Argentina? And it has 22 lanes of traffic. That is not a true false question, folks. That's an actual fact. 22 lanes. 11 to the left, 11 to the right. Let's see if I can get it to work. I think I got to start it over, so hold on. Yep, it's kind of hung at the moment, so bear with me. Yeah, that would be next level fire. Yes, it would. You have to get across all 22 lanes. That'd actually be kind of fun. It's like, you do like 3 going this way, 3 going that way, the river, 3 more, the river, 3 more, 3 more. That would be the ultimate Frogger game. If you did know that and other geographical, historical, and landmark facts, then maybe, just maybe, you can win our game. The Great Getaway Game. Now, for those of you that have never seen this before, this is Discovery Channel's only video or only game show they ever made. It is a Wink Markendale game. I loved this game because good question, Tim. Send me a whisper reminder later and I'll fix that. Oh! Judy Garland is Frances Gum. Judy Garland's her stage name. Frances Gum's her real name. I don't have to fix that question. Well, like I said, this is one of those games that I think was much better than it should have been. I've dumbed it down just a smidge because I don't do the take two or pick twos. I may put them back in there at some point. Yeah. No, officially it's not a douchey trick question. Officially it's not a DTQ. Because that's an honest fact. Frances Gum was known as Judy Garland, and Judy Garland played Dorothy. All right, so what we're going to show you is we're going to show you a board of 30 covered letters. Okay? However, to reveal those letters, or on that board somewhere, is a 5-letter to 6-letter word. Okay? So it'll go from 1 to 30. However, to remove a letter, you actually have to answer a trivia question. Or to uncover a letter, you have to answer a trivia question. You're looking for a 5-letter word that can go from top to bottom, bottom to top, left to right, or right to left. Now, we will give you 2 hints in the game. And there will be at all times. One will be the clue. So, for instance, if I were to tell you it's great for point and click, okay? I'm going to give you one of the vowels that are in the word, but I'm not going to tell you where in the word it is. Now, for our vowels, we count the Y as a vowel, just so you guys know. So it may say plus Y at the bottom. What we will do is we're going to reveal the question, or we will reveal the 4 possible choices. We will reveal the question, at which point it will go live on your Triv Now app. You have 30 seconds to pick one of the correct answers. If you are the first person to give me the correct answer, pay attention to the Triv Now, Murphy. It'll definitely help. Triv Now will definitely help because you'll get that in real time. I did figure that out today. At one point, I was testing it. I was testing all the chats. And the Triv Now one was actually faster than Slobs. Slobs was faster than the chatbot. So that may help you out a little bit. And it will help that it doesn't count. Like I said, pay attention to the Triv Now app. As soon as that goes live, that's when the question is live. All right, so with that, we're going to get this game started. And it is going to take a second for it to load for me. And your clue is Michael's final travel destination. Okay? That is your only clue. And we reset the timer. There we go. So if you guys are ready, let me know. The timer on the screen is kind of help us judge it. We'll probably go over depending on how good you guys are at the puzzle. Now, the other clue again, as I said, down at the bottom, you see the plus A. That's telling you there is an A in the answer. However, there may be multiple A's on the board. There is not just one A up there. So get yourselves over to Triv now.
And shows you one half of the question.
For $10,000 and a brand new car!
The answer is
And if you are already, give me some love in chat. Let me know. No, Secretariat was never a pacer style. I will tell you that right now, Ask. All right, if you guys are ready, it is time for question number 1. We have tenet for exploration, doctrine for discovery, finders keepers, and the unattended land cannon. The United States claimed all the land from the Lewis and Clark expedition under which international law concept? So we're going to click that question, and your question goes live now. So you have 30 seconds to think about it. Tenet for exploration, doctrine of discovery, finders keepers, and unattended land cannon. And I don't know why it only says 3 out of the 4. All right, time is up. The U.S. claimed all land under the international law concept developed by Spain and Great Britain, I think. It was known as the Doctrine of Discovery. It was indeed known as the Doctrine of Discovery. All right, so with that, Kegler, by less than 9/10 of a second. You get to choose one of the numbers on the board. Which number would you like us to reveal? $13 it is. So we go to 13 and we reveal an S. Now again, the answer can be read up, down, down, up, left, right, or right to left. What 5-letter or 6-letter word answers the question Michael's final travel destination? This is where I need a buzzer, by the way. And I thought I put one on my Stream Deck, but apparently I did not. That's part of the riddle, I ask. That's part of the puzzle. Because if I told you who Michael was, you would know it in a heartbeat. All right, Kegler is going to pass. All right, so with that, we're going to go to question number 2. And your 4 answers are Tekja, Tekiki, Tekken, and Takihaja. And come here, mouse. Get where I put you. And there's a reason that they're numbered is so I can find them. The picture you are seeing is the Blagaj Dervish Monastery in Croatia, known as a place of spiritual retreat and reflection. And it is otherwise known as a what? Is it known as a Tekija, a Tekiki, a Tekken, or a Takihaja? And again, guys, if you want to join in, we are just getting started. Kegler tried to jump in early and said it was a Tekken. No, Tekken is just the video game, Kegs. It is not a retreat. Although I like the thinking. Monastery, video game, combat, Tekken. Yeah, that's it. No, believe it or not, it is actually a Tekija. It is a Tekija. And Guapo in first, just over a second faster than Murphy. So, Guapo, which tile number would you like? Number 18. Want to see if there's anything to help with that S? And we reveal a B. So we have a B on the board. We are looking for Michael's final travel destination. Wapa, what do you think it might be? And I'm going to see if I can shrink my text down here. So I can get to the questions a little faster. Oh, that's too low. There we go. That might work. No guess. All right, we're going to go back to the board. As soon as
Is the name of the world's most famous baby doctor. Can you find it?
question number 3.
That's how we play.
Your 4 choices:
You see it.
Elbe,
Now you see it.
the Rhine, the Danube, and the Vistula. Female figures symbolizing the Tisva, Drava, and Sava River appear on the Budapest fountain named for this river. So what river is the Budapest fountain that you are looking at named for? Is it the Elbe, the Rhine, the Danube, or the Vistula? And remember, speed helps, but if like the previous 3 get it wrong, and you got it right on a slow answer, you will be the first correct one. Oh, everybody agreed on this one. It was a total, we could call this a social, right? It was the Danube, and it goes to Ask. Nicely done, Ask. By half a second over Guapo. All right, Ask. So you get to choose the next number that you would like to have revealed. Number 1, taking the corner. Possibly a good call. He's going to open up 2 possible lines. And we have an E. So again, we are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word. I won't tell you which. That answers the question, Michael's final travel destination. So Ask, do you think you know the word? No, not all the letters. So it'll be in either 1 row or 1 column. It will either be in a row or a column. It's a word find, basically, Guapo. But you only get to reveal the puzzle 1 letter at a time. So, for instance, I'll just use this as an example since it was already brought up in a question. Let's say you thought it was the Elsa River. You could say Elsa because ELSA fits from 1 to 19. The catch is that's only 4 letters, so it wouldn't be Elsa. It is 5 to 6 letters in a row. All right, Ass says not yet. All right, let's go back to the board for question number 4. Your 4 answers: Verona Arena, Hula Amphitheater, Alba Fucens, or Ostia Antica. This 7th century Roman amphitheater is the 6th largest in the world and is the only one to still have its 4 side towers standing and is found in modern Croatia. Is it Verona Arena, Hula Amphitheater, albufrucans, or Ostia antica? And there is a perfect example of what I was referring to. Ask, you weren't the fastest, but you were the first one to give me the right answer. It was not Verona Arena. It was the Pula Amphitheater. It was the Pula Amphitheater. So with that ask, you get to choose another number off the board. Think of it as an up and down word search only, Guapo. Number 6, good call. Try to see if you can get some help from number 6, which is an L. Now remember, there will be an A in the word. We just don't know where that A is on the board. So ask, I'm looking for Michael's final travel destination. Oh, I still got an active question. Damn it. I'm glad I saw that before I did anything else. Is it labia? No, it is not labia. Hi, T-Girl, how have you been, my dear? If you're interested, we got plenty of room. All right, ask. It is not labia. So we are going to give you your next question. And your 4 choices. Tromsø, Trondheim, Bergen, Stavanger. This Norwegian city is home of the world's northernmost university. Is it Tromsø, Trondheim, Bergen, or Stavanger? You say potato, I say potato. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, each and every player went for Trondheim, which is not the correct answer. The correct answer, the Norwegian city that is home of the world's northernmost university, is Tromsø, Norway. It is Tromsø, Norway. Everybody take a shot on that one. Those who own them. No. It is, as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The beholder names it. All right, because nobody got it, I get to pick a square at random. I am going to throw things for a loop. And I am going to say, let's see what's behind 22. See, and I don't know where the letters are. We have an A on the board. which means that this might, and I use the word might, be the A that's in the answer. There may be other A's on the board. We don't know. But nobody will be getting a guess because everybody went for the wrong city. So with that, we go back to the board for question number 6. And your choices are Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, or Rob McCurran. Which Club 27 rock star died on October 4th, 1970 in Landmark Hotel Room 105? And I really wish I had a better picture. This is the only picture on the internet I could find for that room. This is the only picture I could find for that room. Which Club 27 rock star died on October 4th, 1970 in Landmark Hotel Room 105? All of them! I will tell you, all 4 of these are members of the Club 27. I will tell you, it was not Rob McCurran. It was not Jimi Hendrix. And in fact, it was not Jim Morrison. Janis Joplin died in the Landmark Hotel from a drug overdose in Landmark Hotel Room 105. And ladies and gentlemen, that is 2 offers in a row. All right, so that means the host gets to choose a square. And I am going to choose square 26. And we are going to reveal an R. So you guys know which row I'm choosing for the next one, because I'm doing the random row thing apparently. All right, so again, nobody gets to guess. Again, the clue is Michael's final travel destination, and we know there's an A in the word. So we go back to the board, and I basically have to delay because there's like a timer between when I show the letter and when it resets so I can do the next question. Question number 7. Your choices are Navajo, Sioux, Lakota, and Dakota. Lakota and Dakota. Following Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner was made an honorary member of which North American native tribe? Following the filming of Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner was made an honorary member of which Native American tribe? And we split the room 50, or we split the guessing table 50-50. He was made an honorary Lacotian Indian following his creation of Dances with Wolves. And that means guapo. You get to choose the next number on the board.
The greatest name in cosmetics presents the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 30.
Number 28.
Yes, the
Looking at that A and hoping that this makes a word. It might. You never know. And we have an H. All right, Guapo. Michael's final travel destination. No guess. All right, we're going to go back to the board. And here are your next 4 answers. Oboe, flute, clarinet, and piccolo. What musical instrument's name stems from the Italian rendering of a 17th century French word meaning high wood? What musical instrument's name stems from the Italian rendering of a 17th century French word meaning high wood? And Lost, if you want in, just feel free to join in on the TrivNow app. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not, and this would have been my first guess, a piccolo, which means all 4 of our players guessed wrong. The Italian rendering of the 17th century French word is simply the oboe. It is simply the oboe, which means the host is going to basically pick, to keep things completely out of order, number 11. And we got a C on the board. I was hoping I picked another A, just to really throw people. That's what I was hoping I picked. All right, so there were no guesses on that question. So again, we are looking for Michael's final travel destination. That's what we are looking for. And again, all we know is there is an A in the word. So we're going to go back to the question set. And here are your next 4 options. Of the Netherlands, the United States, Venezuela, and Japan. This country is the largest producer of tulips, growing more than 4 million bulbs each year as of 2014. This country is the largest producer of tulips, growing more than 4 million bulbs each year as of 2014. And I will tell you, we got a right answer on this one. It is not a trick, trap, guess answer. Kayler was 100% right with the Netherlands. Nicely done, Kegs. I think Guapo was thinking there was a trap in there. Hey, Seven, how you doing tonight? All right, so Kegs, which box would you like us to reveal? 21. He wants to see what's around that A, which is always a good choice. And for you, we are going to reveal an S. So, Kegs, we need the 5-letter or 6-letter word that answers the clue, Michael's final travel destination. Well, that's why I said 94. That was definitely why I left the year in there. No guess. All right. I'm going to go back to the board. And your next question, ladies and gentlemen, have these 4 choices.
Backseat driver.
Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Peru. You probably know that Robinson Crusoe is based off the true story of Alexander Selkirk. But less known is this country he was shipwrecked off the coast of. Robinson Crusoe is based on the true story of Alexander Selkirk, who was shipwrecked off the coast of which South American country? Oh, and 7, to help you out for lag, pay attention to Triv now because that is probably the fastest to any lag defeat from the string. Just so you know. All right, we only got 4 answers in. And we had guesses for Brazil, which was not correct. We had a guess for Chile, which was correct. And that goes again to Kegler. Kegler, the first one. Alexander Selkirk was actually shipwrecked. I think they say no more than 50 miles off the coast of Chile. But he didn't know where he was. I want to say he was like 50 miles off the coast of Chile. But he had no idea where he was and couldn't get any find any boats to help him out. All right, Kegler would like box 23, and we reveal a C. Interesting. Kegler, Michael's final travel destination. So remember, if the word reads up to down, it can only be 5 letters long. If it reads left to right or right to left, it can be 5 letters or 6 letters long. No guess. All right, we are going to go back to the board. Back to the next question. And your 4 choices are Alaska, Washington, Wyoming, or Colorado. Which U.S. state has the most summits 14,000 feet or higher above sea level? Which U.S. state has the most summits 14,000 feet or higher above sea level? Everybody is in, unless there are any new players. If you are new and you want to participate, just drop in the Triv Now app. And everybody went for 1 to 2 states. Oh, there was a third state guess. The correct answer, the state that defines the Rockies, is Colorado. And with that, Murphy, your first fastest answer means you get to choose the next number off the board. So, Murphy, which number would you like? And we know Murphy's got a little lag, so we are very patient. $24. Murphy wants to see if there's a word there. All right, behind 24, we are going to reveal a G. Well, I think that pretty much knocks out GCAS, but it could still be CAS. It could be something that ends with SAC. We've got that HA sitting there. We may not have seen the correct A yet. So, Murphy, Michael's final travel destination. No guess. All right. We're going to go back to the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Your four choices are defense union, banking union, customs union, or tax union. Benelux, the nations of Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg, were formed as this type of union. So the three nations came together, made the group Benelux as this sort of union. Was it a defense union, a banking union, a customs union, or a tax union? Did everybody get their guesses in? And I will tell you, the only person to get it right was the fastest person on the board. Nice job, 7. Benelux came together as a customs union. That was their only thing they had in common, and that's what they went with. So 7, you get to choose the next number off the board. $25. You figure CAS isn't it, but you never know. And at 25, we reveal an E. All right, 7. So we are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word that answers the question, Michael's final travel destination. All we know is there is an A in the word. That's all we know. Do you want to take a guess? No, it is not Jordan, but not a bad guess. You got your A in there. All right, we're going to go back to the board. And here are your next 4 choices. We have 300, 100, 50, 200. The Lateran treaties gave the Pope temporal power over Vatican City and Rome. Which one of these numbers is the closest to the number of acres that that Vatican City covers? Is it 300 acres, 100 acres, 50 acres, or 200 acres? Lateran treaties gave the Pope temporal power over Rome, over Vatican City in Rome. Approximately how many acres does Vatican City cover, or in this case, is it closest to? And I will tell you, only one person gave me the right answer. 50 is a good guess, but it's just way too small. The correct answer, Vatican City is 100 acres in size, and that's it. It is teeny tiny. So with that, ask. You weren't the fastest, but you were the right one. And with that, you get to choose another number off the board. How many whammies did that one say? Win one whammy? I gotta fix that question. All right, SS60 says we got an A up there. It's got to be part of the word, right? We have an H, an A, and an I. The bot was screwed up. All right, ask Michael's final travel destination. Very good guess. It fits. But it is not Haiti. It is not Haiti. All right. So with that ask, or with that, we go to the next question. Here's the funny thing. Is the computer puts all the letters in there at random, and then it overwrites where the correct one is. I saw H and A, and I'm like, it's not going to give me Haiti as a possibility, is it? I am so happy you picked that one, Ask, and I'm happy it actually did that. All right, here are your next four choices. How you doing, Red? Sorry, I didn't say hi. I'm into the game. We have Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua. Which Central American country's largest lake is Lake Isabel? Which Central American country's largest lake is Lake Isabel? Oh, I almost thought we were going to get burned on this one. I almost thought we were going to get burned. The first five guesses were Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Honduras, and Costa Rica. The correct answer was Guatemala. And the last person to give me an answer and gave me Guatemala was Ask. So ask, waiting, and thinking about it paid off. So the question is, what number would you like next? Yeah, it might have lagged out. I didn't look at the timers on it. Let me see. Can I go back and look at the timers? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 13, 15, 12, and 20. Yeah, it might have been a lag moment. All right, Ash says number 4. And behind square number 4. You think there's going to be an I there, Ash, just to tease you? Is an S. There is an S. So we still might have a 5-letter word going up that fits this answer. Ask Michael's final travel destination. Is it Hales? No, it is not Hales. All right, we're going to go back to the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next 4 options. We have Old South Meeting House, Massachusetts State House, King's Chapel, and Faneuil Hall. What is the name of the shown building that is on the Freedom Trail that was burned down in 1761, rebuilt in 1763, enlarged in 1805, and is one of your early locations in Fallout 4? Is it Old South Meeting House, Massachusetts State House, King's Chapel, or Faneuil Hall? And I'm going to say this is one of my favorite questions in here just because I'm a Fallout 4 guy. I love Fallout 4. And apparently 2 other people were as well. Because it was not the Old South Meeting House. It was not King's Chapel. One of the first major storyline fights is Faneuil Hall. No, if you say with a Bostonian accent, then maybe Faneuil, but I still say it's Faneuil. That's how I pronounce it. And with that, 7 video game knowledge comes into play. You get to choose one number off the board. Which number would you like? $15. Hey, they have their accent. I have mine, Guapo. And behind 15, we have a Z. It might come into play. So we are looking for either a 5-letter word that reads top to bottom or bottom to top, or a 6-letter word that reads left to right or right to left. So, Michael's final travel destination. They can call, like I said, El Guapo, they can call it what they want, but they speak funny. No, it is not casket. I like it, but I don't think casket will fit on the board. It's a good guess, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next question and your 4 choices. Kiel Canal, Corinth Canal, Beijing Hangzhou Canal, or the Suez Canal. Frenchman Ferdinand de Lesseps, I don't know how to pronounce that one, failed to build the Panama Canal, but he was more successful where? Frenchman Ferdinand de Lesseps failed to build the Panama Canal, but was more successful where? Did he help build the Kiel Canal, the Corinth Canal, the Beijing Hangzhou Canal, or the Suez Canal? And I will say it was almost a full sweep. It was almost a full sweep on that one. But we got to give credit to Kegler for being the first one to recognize Lesseps as the creator of the Suez Canal. No, not that button. All right, Kegs, which square would you like? Number 10. He's hoping to make the word so he can just read it off. Behind number 10 is a W. And I think you hit a roadblock there, Kegs. I think you hit a roadblock there. But you can still take a guess to try to identify Michael's final travel destination. He is going to pass. All right. Back to the board and your next 4 possible answers. We have Comanches, Lakotas, Apaches, and Churchians. Cochise. Cochise was the tribal leader of this Native American tribe. Was it the Comanches, the Lakotas, the Apaches, or the Churchians? So my question is, guys, what do you think of this game so far? I'm really interested in knowing. I want to bring this back on a more regular basis. And I will tell you, Cochise was the leader of the Apaches, which means 7. You were second on the board, but you were the first correct answer. So with that, my friends, you get to choose the next number off the board. Number 20. And we reveal an F. We reveal an F for you. So we are looking for Michael's final travel destination. Well, look at it this way. You've probably blocked out some words. I don't think there are too many FR ending words. Now, I'm not saying there's not, because I don't know what's on the board. I just know I know what the right answer is. I just don't know where it's at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Your choices are pickles, cabbage, cauliflower, soybeans. Fermenting this vegetable with flour and brine is the most common recipe for the sauce Japanese call shoyu. I hope I said that one right. Shoyu. Fermenting this vegetable with flour and brine is the most commonest recipe for the sauce Japanese called shoyu. All right, Murphy, have yourself a good one, my dear. And everybody, there we go. That's a good question. Because that is supposed to be Amelia Earhart, I think. That is a very good question. I might have missed a question. I might have missed a question in a picture. It is soybeans. And with that, Guapo, the eagle eye picking on my pictures. You get to choose the next box. Don't you know? Don Shoyu. He was a football coach for the Japanese Dolphins. All right, Guapo says, let's go for number 2. And we reveal a T. So, Guapo, we're looking for a 5-letter or a 6-letter word that has an A in it. Michael's final travel destination. No guess. All right. We go back to the board. Were you hoping for a specific letter there? And your next 4 choices. Tug of war, caber tossing, boulder throwing, and jousting. The state sport of Maryland is which of those 4? Yeah, it's pretty apparent. There's got to be an A up there. There's another A up there somewhere. And everybody is in. And the correct answer, the state sport of Maryland, these murderous people, is jousting. And with that, Chase, ask. You get to choose another letter on the board. Number 5. And behind the 5, we have a K. That is not the A you were looking for. I'm trying to see if I can make a word out of that. I'm trying to. I mean, I probably can if I really got desperate. But ask. We are looking for Michael's final travel destination. Is it easel? No, it is not easel. He's like, it's got to fit there somewhere. So with that, we go back to the board. And your next question. Taoist, Hindu, Buddhist, Eastern Orthodox. Which religion celebrates Diwali, known as the Festival of Light, or known as a Festival of Light? Taoist, Hindu, Buddhist, or Eastern Orthodox? And nicely done to 7, Guapo and Kegler. Who knew that Diwali
But also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
was a Hindu festival? There are other festivals of light, and I've thought about using them, but I figured I think this is like the first time I've done that question. So with that, 7. You get to choose the next number off the board. $29. And we have behind 29 an S. No A, but we know that it's still up there somewhere. Michael's final travel destination. Is it O'Share? That is a new spelling on the Chicago airport, I think. No, it is not O'Share. So with that, we go back to the board and we show the next four choices. And your choices are Nicholas, Zug, Peter, and Boris. The last king of Yugoslavia was named King Blank. Was it King Nicholas, King Zug, King Peter, or King Boris? And ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a stumper. Everybody went for one of the wrong answers. The last king of Yugoslavia was King Peter. It was King Peter. He was the last of the Yugoslavian kings. And with that, the host gets to choose a letter, a square off the board. And the host is going to choose. Let's do, because I like the fact there's a couple of possibles still up there. Let's go with 8. And we have a P. All right, so nobody gets to guess on this one. We're getting down to the nitty gritty because there's some possible. I see one going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see about 8 possible locations. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, your next question. The Philippines, the U.S. Virgin Islands, U.S. Samoa, Hawaii. What was considered the last great territorial acquisition of the United States? What was considered the last great territorial acquisition of the United States? Oh, yeah. Almost everybody bet. Almost everybody bet on Hawaii. But it was not Hawaii. In fact, ask, getting it right, the last major territorial acquisition was the U.S. Virgin Islands. So with that ask, you get to choose the next number off the board. What you can call the USVI so-so. Number 7. He's hoping there's a good letter here for it. And we are going to reveal an I. So ask, we are looking for Michael's final travel destination. Well, you got to think. I think they named it like the major acquisition in terms of land and water. So ask, what are we looking for? Michael's final travel destination. No, it is not easy. I like that one. You're going to get that I in there or that A in there somehow, but it is not easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting down to the nitty gritty. Here is your next question. Those are I's. They're all capital letters, ask. Munich, Germany. Nice, France. Budapest, Hungary. And Bern, Switzerland. This statue, known as the Child Eater, tops one of the oldest fountains in which European city? This statue, known as the Child Eater, tops one of the oldest fountains in which European city? Is it Munich, Germany, Nice, France, Budapest, Hungary, or Bern, Switzerland? And time is up. And our only player to get this is Kegler. The Child Eater is part of the Swiss mythology. Is part of the Swiss mythology. And you'd have to look it up on Obscura's Atlica, which is where I found it. I saw the picture and I wanted to use the picture, and I figured this was the perfect game for it. All right, Kegs, which number would you like? $17. He is hoping it is called SCAC, is what he's hoping for. But no, it's an R. So, Kegs, Michael's final travel destination. Is it Cher? No, it's not Cher. It is not Cher. Nice try, though. So, your next four questions or four options. Delaware, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Connecticut. Which U.S. colony legally exempted persons of quality and breeding from whipping, the stocks, and other punishments in 1623? Which was basically which colony tried to end slavery in 1623? That's the easiest way to put that question. Unfortunately, somebody read that law a different way, and made it worse. The correct answer, and this was an attempt to end beating of slaves, was not Delaware. It was Virginia. It was Virginia, and 7. The first one to get that right, which means 7. You get to choose a number off the board. Yeah, it was Virginia's attempt of trying to stop people from beating slaves and putting them in stocks. Unfortunately, the way they worded it screwed it up, and basically they read it as breeding and lifestyle of being white people or money landowners. All right, we're looking for number 14. He's hoping there's an A there for Brizaz or Cezira or Cezir, but there is only a K there. All right, 7. We are looking for Michael's final travel destination. And again, we know there's an A in the word. Ladies and gentlemen, it is ashore. Michael, row your boat ashore. Hallelujah. Congratulations, 7. You have scored victory in the Great Getaway game. Very nicely done. And with that ashore, you are now the proud owner of the RX 178 Gundam model, steel sealed. So ashore, that will be, or 7, that will be going to you. I will need your mailing address. I'm going to put that over here at the moment. And find my notepad. Did you win a trip? I was looking for, I don't have anything in my collection that implied geography, so I went with a boat. Or went with something that you could travel on. You can go travel in your own rocket ship now. See? Ta-da. So that will be going to you. And I'm going to put that over there so it's out of the way. But very nicely done. You're going to get one of those placemats with a map. Yeah, we're going to give you a Carmen Sandiego floor map. Now, to answer your question from earlier asked, that's the reason I couldn't tell you who Michael was. That's why I couldn't tell you who Michael was. Because if I had told you as Michael of Song, it would have been, okay, Michael Bailey, Michael Artist, somebody Michael going somewhere. Oh, Michael going ashore. Hallelujah. So the clues are always going to be a little more riddleish, not cryptic, but more riddleish than anything. But, so what do you guys think? How did you guys like that one? And our leaderboard, and Chase, you will be going up on the video screen at some point with a grand total of 75 points. Ask is our current Triv Now champion. So very nicely done, Ask. You came in first with 75, 7 with 50, Kegler with 43, Guapo 38, Murphy was right behind Jaguapa with 37, and NB had come in late with 4.59. So, so if you guys do me a favor, and I know I've asked you this before, on the Discord, there's a channel in the Discord, basically on game reviews. Where we basically ask you to tell me what you think about each game and how it works. Let me know what you think of that one, how often you would like to see it, and then we'll go from there. Next week, we're going to be doing just standard Jeopardy. Next week will not be Triv Now. Next week will be Buzzer.dev, and we're going to use Buzzer.dev for Jeopardy. So be ready for that one. And then again, the month of March. The month of March, we are going to be doing pairs. So if you guys want to participate in the pair, these will be primarily Discord games. These will be primarily definition, $25,000 pyramid, password, 25 words or less if I can convert it from a 3-player team to a 2-player team, which I am not sure I can do. Lingo, and the one that will be more streamed than anything will be Wonderball. So we're going to take a number of games that are just basically paired game sets, and we're going to try to run them mostly on Discord for the month of March. Now, with that, it is now 9:05. Wow, we're getting out of here early tonight. Unless you guys are interested in doing some Prices Right. If you guys are interested in some Prices Right, let me know. And I'm not scheduling anything on Triv Now for next week. So Triv Now should be done. So let me get back over to the main board for a second, or actually the webcam. There we go. That's me. Wait a minute, that's not the one I wanted. Where's my other camera? There it is, the virtual camera. That's the one I wanted. All right, Ask, have yourself a good one. 7, you too. 7, just make sure you message me your mailing address so I have it, and it will go on file just so you know. And that's just for any future winnings. And the one you got. But if you guys are interested in some Prices Right, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see about wrapping things up. Yeah, Whisper will work just fine. Yeah, Whisper will work just fine, 7. And we tell that not to save. And quit Opera so I can let that go. Yeah, about the only thing we've been stuck on is the vault. Because not a lot of people have gotten vault shots lately. But because we've cut back to like one night a week, that's another reason we like reduce the number of vault shots that people are getting. All right, come on, PowerPoint. Save. So like I said, let me know what you guys want to do. If you guys are interested in some more Price is Right, or if you guys think we're going to call it for the night. And like I said, please, anytime we do something we haven't done in a while, please feel free to like send me a note on what you think and how the game ran.
Ladies and gentlemen, the monster in the house, Mughouse.
I'm going to hope this is not my buggy version. And I can't wait to hear I'm going to like go back and listen to the video, which I almost never do. I want to hear how the boomer voice sounds. That's what I'm really interested in. Because I haven't changed it since then. Oh, that's the other thing I had to check before I forgot. Before I get out of here, give me a minute. I've got 3 things I gotta take a look at. Bear with, folks. You know, the weird thing is my stream preview never kicked off. That is weird. It did the title change, but it never changed my stream preview. That is just odd. That's more than odd. Rewards. I need to check something. Okay, no, it's still there. All right, cool. It is still there. All right, guys, so it's up to y'all. You guys feel like some Price is Right, or shall we call it a night tonight and wrap it up? All right, Guapo, have yourself a good one, senor. Be good. Well, just don't be guapo-y. That's all I can say. Oh, it looks like it's emptied out a little. So I'll tell you what, I think we're going to wrap it up tonight. Anybody have anybody on that they want us to go visit? I know LK was streaming a little while ago, but I think he's done. Oh, I know who might be on. I know who might be on. Let me go look and see if they're going. If they're going, we're going to drop in and say hi to them. One of these days, I've got to have like my specific raid commands ready. So I'll be like /raid, boom, and that's all I have to type. Oh no, hands on buzzers is not on. LK is not on. I think we're on our own, folks. So I am gonna have to let you guys go on your own to enjoy yourselves. Go find me some trivia streamers. That's your assignment. Find me some fun trivia streamers and send them to me, just so I can go watch. With that, as we always say around here to wrap things up, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors, be good to a stranger, because the karma will pay you back 100-fold, and you might end up with a throne room just like this. So with that, guys, we are going to see y'all next Saturday with some stand